Hey everybody, Charlie92 here, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. When we last left off, we convinced the young man to give us the keys to this apartment and this apartment complex, and now we're going to go into his room and talk to him. But first, let's change our clothing to do the best convincing that we can. So, like, we don't need reaction speed, so let's remove that. Esprit de corps is good, but what are our... We got esprit de corps and suggestion. I like suggestion, so we're going to put that on. Shirt is -1 suggestion, so let's take that off. We've got physical, instrument, conceptualization. We don't have any other shirts, do we? Put that one on. Physical instrument. Hat. Shirt. Jacket, jacket, jacket. Pants, shirts, gloves, glasses. Put gloves down here. Okay, what do we got here? Pants, savoir-faire, or we can do electrochemistry and reaction speed. We'll keep what we got. We'll take the bag out of our hands. Look at glasses, visual calculus, whereas these are logic. These remove drama. Let's take these off. Necktie is Inland Empire, gloves, interfacing, or we can do electrochemistry or half-light. Let's do half-light. And shoes, we don't have any other shoes. All right, this is the best Harry Dubois we can be. Let's go talk to this man.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Continue.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's knock.
No one answers.
Continue.
Looks like he isn't home. You should come back tomorrow evening, after 2100.
Man, I changed all my clothes for that. All right, let's change your clothes back. Boom. Conceptualization, but less to suggestion. Savoir-faire, electrochemistry, or just half-light, interfacing, electrochemistry, and then necktie. And then what do we get? These have negatives. Let's leave those off. All right, well, man, so we got to come back at 2100 tomorrow, but that's fine. We can have Kim with us. That'll be helpful. Now, what do we do now? Talk to Joyce? Maybe make some purchases? We still need our badge. Where could our badge be? I thought the Union might have it and try to hold it over our heads. Can we talk to you? Probably not. We should be able to go in there now. Alright, Joyce. What do you got for us?
You're back. Good. What
All
can
right.
I help you with?
I talked to Evart.
You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He's a bloated rainbow socialist.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually,
There you go.
corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, Verm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
Yeah, I agree.
Of course. I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a Verm myself. But if you felt like passing some information,
I do.
how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
I mean, you can drop the facade. Like, I'll just talk to you.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
He's talking about his helping me find my gun.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
Yeah, it's not helpful.
So very, very helpful. And how is that going? Do you have any leads on that gun?
No.
Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then.
Is that all we
there
have to
anything
talk to
else?
you about?
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat.
I thought I had more to tell you.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, do you know anything about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So, do you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Alright, we had volition. What was it? Strike, missing badge. I think it was about asking
I'm afraid
money.
I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
Let's try to negotiate. It cannot be redone. This is suggestion of 2. I'm afraid that's as high as I'm going to get it. Yeah, let's try it. Fingers crossed.
Feelings will guide the way.
Well, this isn't going to work.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You have so much else. I only have this. This is the entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, and at home somewhere, I only have this case.
Officer.
I don't remember anything except this lynching. There is only this coast and this lynching.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
All right, what do you want?
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
Continue.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Okay, I know you're a snake in the grass, but I feel like I'd rather work with you than the other man. Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour.
Well, duh.
It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it.
Yes.
Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
All right, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
That's why we're cutting. Not we are, but they are cutting you out. What kind of ingredients are we talking about?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter.
And you
north of
want
here.
us to investigate.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
You are correct.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable.
Okay.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Exactly.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Fair enough.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
Continue.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Fair enough.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Exactly. It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
So you caused them to be stuck. This is where the stalemate is coming in.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks to the north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Okay. What proof do you have?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
Makes sense.
It's true, they drove a number of the local businesses to bankruptcy preparing for this venture. I've talked to a few business owners. It was quite the shakedown. But the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for the drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely. Then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Okay, it's not really my area. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Well, here's your chance.
All right.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Excellent.
She takes a
According to
sip
my
of tea.
reports, there are at least 3
Oh, yeah.
lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Hopefully.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need.
Okay.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
All right, that's all I have for now. Well, she was very helpful. Let's take a look at her journal. The jam mystery. Interrogate the drivers. Investigate apartment 10 for the cleaning lady. The cleaning lady said the apartment should be empty, but there's definitely someone inside. Could it be counterculture people? Investigate and report back to the cleaning lady in the building's hallway. All right, let's go do that right now. She should be right up these stairs. Counterculture. To be honest, I don't even know what the current culture is. That would be this one.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
This apartment's
The
supposed to be
number on
empty.
the
Did you
panel.
break in?
You have plenty of reason to enter.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in. Oh, come on, there's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked.
Well, that was easy.
It was. Don't kill me. Oh, you have a smart outfit on. Let's hit tab. Ooh. Before I talk to you, I'm going to rummage through your things. +1 to indirect modes of taxation? What does it even mean? Let's take them. What's this behind you? Blister pack of medicine. You should take it. Looks like a fine mattress. You can hear it swarming with bugs. Take it. Alright, talk to her.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Why do you look like the Joker?
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
You know what? Let's inspect the passport.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo.
Nice
There's
haircut.
a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
She stops, hesitating.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
Okay.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
You sound like you're not holding it together very well.
The sum must have been puny.
My money has also disappeared. It could have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby. So wait, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it.
Continue.
Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
I'll rent this one. That's all, thank you.
Of course.
She's been waiting for you to leave. Alright, let's go speak with the old cleaning lady here. Hey, you.
Give me a moment.
Didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in.
Level up.
This place needs them.
Yeah, some highly technological wizards are going to save this place. It'll be a visionary innovation utopia. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. What? Lax women and sexual deviants? That's who will come. Spit. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs a slow change. Imperceptibly slow. Let's kind of fall in with what she would like. Lax women and sexual deviants. That's who will come, and then spit.
I know those types, yes. There have been some here, but they never make their rent, so they have to move out.
Okay.
I know that.
Thank you for your time, old lady. Now, we got some new shoes. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. Affluent moneymaker, man. I gotta read these. These Per and Ingersoll shoes have no lacing, but a strap and a buckle. Due to their elegant and affluent design, they have been described as the most advanced dress shoe. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace on them. What do these do for us? Composure. Let's put these on. Look at those bad boys. Heck yeah. We really need to change our shirt. Let's do that. And that tie is hideous. Alright, well that's better than nothing. Yeah, let's go with that. Logic and authority. Okay, okay. Items. Got a postcard. Now, do we keep these or do we sell these? Journal. We have completed the investigation. Let's see what else we've got. Smoker on the balcony. After 2100, he said tomorrow. Talk to the jam. Open the apartment door. Man, I don't want to open that. Ask the gardener about gardening in March. Buy fallen pants. Find the cryptozoologist. Rent money. Follow up on the armor. Tattoos, rest of the armor. Precincts, find my badge. Talk to Joyce. Secret passage, find a way into the secret passage. I do want to do that. Replace lost ball. Gotta find a metal sphere. Put the clothes in the trash. Who made the call? And then sing karaoke. And we do have one level up. Are there any of these that we want to try again? Basically, it's just the box of sunglasses. So we're going to save our... Yeah, we're going to save it. We've already finished these, right? The bow collector. It's almost finished, right? Yeah, 2 minutes. Let's finish this and then we'll think about something new. Let's exit out. Oh, what do we got here?
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk
That's from the shoes.
After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
I mean, I like the shoes.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal.
A pair of shoes.
They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper into free market ideology.
Okay. Whoops.
The bow collector.
Let's read this one.
It's early in the morning. The world is dark blue. The sparks light her face, a delicate composition of triangles. The streets seem to grow longer, like in a dolly zoom. And there's something in the air as you stand there and wave back at the shapes growing smaller and smaller. Something that has always been there. A great see-through world. The tenderness you feel. The ghost of Revachol between you, carrying your signals. The holy messenger.
So it gives us 3 shivers. That sounds pretty good. We've got 3 more spots here. Are they unlocked? They are not. Tell you what. Let's unlock one. Alright, we got Aces High. That's empathy towards Kim. We got rigorous self-critique and white mourning. See yourself from above. You're passed out on blue tiles of a hostile room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter at the mention of what? A great white object lighting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling, and look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Let's do the Aces High. That one seems to not have a negative. So let's internalize that. And then let's get out of here. Okay, let's go talk to the lorry drivers. We still need to figure out how to get into the back of the Whirling in Rags. We've got money. This is not the right way. So we got auto run on. I don't know if that's prudent. Let's hit caps and turn that off. And now I can hit shift to run. I shouldn't run over this. Now we can run again. Hitting tab. Okay, we're back here. The gardener's not here. Let's talk to you again.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Woof, empathy sucks. You seem like a man who knows about drugs. Yeah, that's just come right up and ask him that.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Yeah, sounds like it.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I'm going to be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's trying to smuggle drugs.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
So who do you think could be doing it?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Hey, I just gotta ask, man.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Okay, thanks, brother. Alright, what other lorry drivers do we have here? Truck drivers, we would call them, but, you know, lorry works too. How do we get down? Over here? Tab reveals nothing. What about you?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Does someone have somebody in the photograph hostage to make you do something? Snap your fingers.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you jolted her back into reality. Are you alright? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Where else would you be then? Or when else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro.
Okay.
Until you came along, that is.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Okay, she takes her measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
Man, I didn't tear anybody apart that I'm aware of.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
We got some other questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
It would.
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what's in there?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
I guess that makes sense.
Of course it does. What did you expect?
You know a thing or two about drugs?
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
Okay, who could help me out?
If you don't know,
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Evart sent me.
who the fuck is Irrat?
The union boss?
And what do I care about the union boss? He's no Gabriel, he's no Franco Negro, he's not even Hermenegildo the Hound.
Alright, are you smuggling drugs?
Maybe, probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
If you had to guess, who would you think is smuggling drugs?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
Okay.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay, if you're not involved with drug trafficking, why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the filters of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree.
Alright.
Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Her voice trails off. Alright, well that's going to do it for this episode. If you like what I'm doing here, if you like my content, please consider giving me a like, a comment, or a subscribe. Maybe even all three. With that, stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Have a good one. Bye-bye.